Who throws out a valuable hand mirror like that? Ah, it's cracked. But I didn't even say anything.
Do you need anything?
See you later.
What's your... You don't believe me, do you? The man's dead.
So Goswin is dead. How are we supposed to find the fairy gate now? We need to find out where the prism is. A lonely iron ring. To hell with it. This northern sky is making me all moody. Why on earth should I do that? Maybe. Knotted tightly.
I look the other way in exchange for one favor or another.
Do what you want, floppy hat.
Your life, not mine.
It must rain here quite frequently, I guess. Knotted tightly. You'd better not have any more. Hello. Hey. He's in a different world. Maybe for the better. Hello. Hey. He's in a different world. Maybe for the better.
Let's go in.
Wait. You'd better wait outside, Nuri.
Why?
I'll have a look to see if the coast is clear first.
All right. You ask for the prism. I'll ask the dreamy man about Fanglari.
Hurry up, will you? I have to deliver a message.
First, dear Minka will deal with nasty wound.
Araukin will kill me. I have to go now. I'll come back.
You stay put, child. The wound might get infected otherwise. Message can wait.
Wait! I plan to be in the shark's tooth with my new bow by now.
With bad wound, you cannot make love, child.
Now he'll be sitting there in the trough, getting all jittery. What do you think you're doing, snotface?
I'm sorry. I mistook it for mine.
Ahoy there, matey. Get into the breakwater.
No thanks.
Afraid of water, are we?
Aren't you the messenger's boyfriend?
Whose boyfriend?
The woman who's being tended to right now.
Oh, yes, of course. Ryard is my name. I'm a seafarer.
Geron.
From Andergast, right? I can tell from the accent. Been there once. Rotten town. Lots of pigs' droppings. Unfriendly king, but a sweet maidservant. Oh, what rigging she had. Her name was, Shit, I forgot. I only have eyes for...
The messenger.
Right you are.
What message does your girl have to deliver?
A message for harm. The honest merchant. But it's my policy to stay out of these things. I don't want to walk the plank.
Who is this Araucan?
The king of the Ghostlight Hill. He also has a stone figurine exhibit up there now. Animals made of stone. The damn critters look like they'll charge at you any moment. But it's closed right now.
This Harms seems to be an important man.
He seems to be. He's doing business with Alwyn Aroken.
And what else?
Don't ask too many questions, ship's boy. All I want to do is bathe my salmon here.
See you later.
No. We'll take some more time, child. But you go ahead and undress.
I don't even want a bath. I just have some questions.
Questions? Nosiness can be dangerous around here. But you must know what's best for you.
That's a nice bathhouse. How could you afford all this?
Through friendly gestures.
Friendly gestures?
Yes. End of story.
Did you know a Meander Goswin?
What business do you have with Goswin, child?
That's my business, but not to worry. I don't want any trouble.
Good. That's a good attitude, child. Has died, little brother. Dragged his body from the Sveld back then. Nasty thing to behold.
Who killed him?
Who speaks of murder? Watch your questions, child.
Who is this Harm?
Honest merchant, Harm. He owns most of Fishing Town. Is real blessing for region.
What was Goswin like?
Good man, Brother Meander. But in the end he went Meshuggah, the Schlemmel. A taster he was.
A boozer.
I see.
Babbling about different worlds all the time, and the key too. Brisham, he called it. Aye, who's to believe? Anyway, he's dead now. Boren knows why.
So, Goswin's house is unoccupied now.
Goswin's house. The honest merchant Harm has gekoift house.
Harm bought it.
Ah. So you know about Goswin's prism. Where is it now?
No idea what you talk about.
But you said...
Listen, Minka wants to live a little while longer, so be quiet.
So you know about Goswin's prism. Where is it now?
No idea what you talk about.
But you said...
Listen, Minka wants to live a little while longer, so be quiet.
Where did she get her wound?
I don't ask questions. My work is to help.
And could you do that somewhat faster too?
Wounds need time.
I'll leave you to it then.
Good.
I have a few questions.
Just what I needed.
Where did you get that wound?
What business is that of yours?
I'm just asking.
Anyone who carries messages in Enqui lives a dangerous life.
Who mugged you?
Don't ask too many questions, babyface.
Who is this Araucan?
He's my employer. That's who he is. Now bugger off.
Will you hold still, child?
I don't like strangers who ask too many questions.
What do you have to deliver?
An important message. But if the bath woman takes much more time...
Minka is not taking time. Minka is thorough.
So why don't you let me deliver the message?
Are you bonkers? I reckon we'll have me drowned in the Svelt 3 times if he finds out.
He doesn't have to.
But he will. Believe me.
Who's this harm?
From his ship, he takes care of everybody.
His ship?
You deaf man!
You should watch your sweetheart more carefully.
What?
He's messing around with a pretty girl.
A girl?
Don't you turn around now, unruly child.
I don't believe you anyway. I can trust him. I know that.
You should watch your sweetheart more carefully.
What?
He's messing around with a pretty girl.
A girl?
Don't you turn around now, unruly child.
I don't believe you anyway. I can trust him. I know that.
I was finished anyway.
Take your little thieving fingers off, young man.
Some symbols, puzzling drawings, scribbles. Those symbols. The hovering, the burning, the magical. According to Goswin, those are the 7 elements of the fairy world.
And Garen will be coming to Fanglari with me. The only thing he doesn't know yet is if... There he is!
Hello. Hey. He's in a maybe. Say, Nuri. There's someone in the bathhouse taking a bath all by himself. Perhaps you could chat with him a little while.
Is the coast clear now?
Yes.
And suddenly everything went dark.
Nuri!
There was no laughter anymore. And no colours.
Who said that you should jump into the bathtub with him?
But I can't remember why. I forgot everything.
I have a few questions.
Just what I need.
You should watch your sweetheart more carefully.
What?
He's messing around with a pretty girl.
A girl?
Don't you turn around now, unruly child.
I don't believe you anyway. I can trust him. I know that.
I was finished then. Say, Nuri. If you see the raven anywhere, tell me at once.
I miss him. Promise me you'll stay with me.
Don't worry, I'll take care of you. I've never been this far from Andergast.
I don't like it here. It's all so filthy. And the people all say different things than they mean. Even the animals. Let's go away. I want to travel the sea.
Why do you want to travel the sea?
It is so vast and we'd be so free. We could go all sorts of places and see the whole world.
We'll see, maybe later. Act normal and inconspicuously.
I am who I am.
No, Nuri, that's the one thing you shouldn't be.
It will work out somehow. I'll just find something to do. Very quiet and very unsuspicious.
The prism is important. It'll show us the way to Fanglari.
How does the prism know the way to Fanglari?
Well, I'm sure it must have been made there.
Is there a magic forge in Fanglari?
Must be. I'll be back in... A lonely iron ring. To hell with it. This northern sky is making me all moody. Doesn't work. Those hooks don't seem to be made for hanging things. The ferryman always has an eye on his fish. The ferryman always has an eye on his fish. It doesn't support anything. And what's the purpose of all those hooks in the wall? This beam doesn't make too much sense. Doesn't work. The ship seems to have seen its fair share of battle.
Hey. Slow down, Sonny. What's your business here?
I have to speak to Harm.
Speak to Harm is what the weed wants. Well. And why, pray tell?
I am Harm's nephew.
His nephew.
Aren't we all children of the honest Master Harm?
If you're here to beg for money, you better shove off.
No, I don't want money.
Come on. Take a powder and don't come back till you know what you want. Hey. Slow down, Sonny.
I have to...
Well.
I bring a message from Araucan.
You? Show me.
I can't. It's verbal.
Verbal?
Yes, it's all in my head.
Look, you Wade. I'll saw open your head if you don't make yourself scarce.
Are you the ferryman?
Uh-huh.
Do you travel the swamp as well? What's with the mumbling? Can't you speak properly? Oh, I see. I am sorry.
Uh-huh.
So, any luck yet? Take me and my companion to the swamp.
Uh-huh.
Yes, there's two of us. I see. 2 kreutzers. 2 farthings? You mean thalers? Why, that's too much. I don't have that much. Lower your price and I'm sure I can dig up the money. Isn't there anything else I could pay the passage with? Very well, what is it? Shall I arrange a bath for you? Or any item? Some food? Drink? Booze? So, booze it is. That wasn't easy. Can I borrow your fishing rod? See you. Thanks for the rain, Efford. I wouldn't dare to lean against the image of a wrathful sea god so nonchalantly.
Well, one has to be favored by the gods to be able to do that. Do you need any?
What's going on with the guy back there?
That boozer? Orcan fever dream spirit. The best stuff to forget it all.
Who's Merchant Harm?
Yes, the beloved, honest merchant Harm. His dealings always have 2 sides to them. On the one side, there are the beneficiaries. On the other side, there are the dead bodies.
And what exactly does he do?
At some point, he started selling strange stone figurines to Alwyn Aroken, the king of the underworld. Made a fortune doing that. Ever since, he's been involved with smuggling, too. But nobody knows exactly what he wants, because he never leaves his ship.
Where can I find Harm?
You've got big plans, my friend, haven't you?
That's none of your affair.
Of course. His ship, Thurbunera, is moored in the harbor.
See you later.
Watch your back.
I always wanted to do that. My arm is too short. Too bad it's not a keg. The same orc skull as the one on the liquor bottle. No booze flowing yet. I'll have to hammer the tap into the barrel first. In Andergast, when there's free beer, they have a huge wooden hammer. And with the power of his will, it only works with highly fragile objects. Good thing Nuri isn't here. I still need it. I still need it. Maybe. Too far away. I hope the ferryman will drink this stuff only after he's taken us to the ferry gate. Will you take me and my companion through the swamp for this booze? Wait for us here. I need to acquire a compass first. It's all foggy, I can't see anything. It's all foggy, I can't see anything. Spick and span. Since when did I start looking so tired around the eyes? Here, you can watch your sweetheart through the mirror.
Oi! Give it to me! What's that tart doing there? I dare him to try anything with this made-up doll. Now he's in for some trouble.
Will you hold still, child?
And will you hurry up already?
The message for this harm guy.
I'll kill him!
But don't let them catch you, child.
No. Take your little thieving.
Say, Nuri? That's enough now. Come out of the tub now.
Take care, Bathmaster.
Do you really have to leave so early, Honey Pie?
I dare you to look now. The message for this harm guy. Of course, it's in some kind of code.
Do you need anything?
See you later.
Watch your...
and suddenly everything went dark. There was no light. But I can't remember why. I forgot.
Do you know anything about Harm's dealings with this Araucan?
Do you see me scratching my head?
No.
There you go, then.
The ferryman always has a...
Hey. Slow.
I have to speak to Harm.
Well. And why, pray tell?
I bring a message from Araucan.
You? Show me. Well. I've never seen you here before. Are you new?
Yes, that's right. Now let me pass.
The watchwords first.
Watchwords?
Yep. What is the profession of the Honourable Master Arm? Which animal does the Honourable Master Arm like best? What wine does the Honourable Master Arm like best? Well, spill. What is Arm's profession?
Harm is an honest merchant.
Very well. Next question. Which animal does a generous Master Arm like best?
Kraken newts. 8-armed kraken newts.
Buzz off, you weed. Tell a rockin' he shouldn't send another greenhorn like you.
Do you need anything?
Let's go back to Harm. Do you know which animals Harm likes best?
Which animals? That's rich. Harm doesn't like anything besides himself and his dear money.
Which wine does Harm like best?
How should I know? Red Gurren, perhaps.
What's Harm's profession?
Well, the people are shouting it all through the alleys. He is an honest merchant.
Another question. See you later.
What's your...
Do you know anything about... No.
There you go.
Interested?
What? Where did you get that?
Do you know it, perchance?
He's asking if I... Why, of course I do. It was stolen from me. Give it to me.
I'll think of something I want in return first.
Very well. You seem to have already learned how things work around here.
Let's go back to Harm. What's Harm?
Well, he...
Do you know...
Which animals? That's... Harm doesn't like anything besides... How...
Which wine?
How...
Another question. See you later.
What's your...
Hey. Slow down, Sonny.
Harm?
Profession, favourite... Well,
Harm is an honest merchant.
Very well. Next question. Which animal does a generous Master Arm like best?
Harm loves money.
Yes. And what's that in the smuggler's banter? Can't a Rockin even brief his messengers sufficiently? Buzz off, snotface, and learn how to talk like an honourable smuggler.
Do you need it?
You teach me smuggler's banter, and I'll give you the newt.
Deal. Show me. Excellent. That's excellent.
Yes, it's really nice. And now for the smuggler's banter.
All right. I've got a piece of paper here with the most important expressions written on it. All you have to do is interpret them the right way.
If this is just a worthless shred of paper...
What then? Come on, take it.
See you later.
Hey. Slow down, Sonny.
Harm has to receive the message at once.
Profession, favourite animal, wine. Well, spill. What is Arm's profession?
Harm is an honest merchant.
Which animal?
Harm loves moths. Lots of moths.
Yes, exactly. Last question. What wine does the Honourable Master Arm like best?
Frog's wine. Harm doesn't drink anything but frog's wine.
Yep. Clear frog's wine, clear mind.
So will you let me pass already? The message is of great importance.
Yep. But first I'll have to frisk you for weapons. You'll get 'em back when you come out. Now empty out your pockets. There's a messenger, Honourable Master Arm. He has a message from a Rockin for you.
Let him enter.
Watch your words, Weed.
So Orokin sent you. Come closer. I want to see what you're doing. You stink. You stink as if you had camped out in the wild for weeks.
I can't afford the bathhouse, honourable merchant.
Ye gods, how cute are the common folk. What are you staring at? Has your mackerel's brain slipped into your guts? Or is something wrong with my skin?
Your neck, Master Harm. Perhaps you should do something about those nasty streaks.
Is that so? Well, at least you have some spine, as opposed to all the other muck-eaters in this forsaken swamp. Don't worry, my ailment, although fatal, is not contagious. What's your name?
Geron.
Why don't you wear your anchor gear on?
My anchor was stolen. I got mugged.
Great. Orokin has sent me an idiot.
I don't know about that.
All right. Give me the message. Ha! The whale hunters plan to attack this very night? Haven't they learned that it's best to leave a dying wolf alone? But let them come. The prism is mine alone. Geron. How come I've never seen you in Orokin's camp?
Araucan just hired me today. This here is my first job.
In that case, I'll tell you the rules of the game now. Do you see that crossbow behind me? One wrong move, and it will be the last thing you see. One thoughtless word, and your throat will be decorated with a bolt. You try to steal from me, and you'll be knocking on the gates of hell, begging admittance. My hand may tremble, but at this range I can shoot the mites on your head between the eyes. Believe me, Greenhorn, life is too short to spend it playing with fire. And fortune is a wayward bitch.
Why do the whale hunters want to steal this prism from you?
It is the key to a different world. A world of light. A world of healing. That's all you need to know.
Is it a bad message?
What business is that of yours?
Is there anything else I could do?
Stay nearby until I've written my answer to Araucan. When you step through that door, my guard will frisk you. So keep your filthy hands off my treasures. Oh yes, take this anchor. Its previous owner had a loose tongue. He doesn't need it now.
Those unusual stone figurines you're selling, who makes them?
An unusual friend.
I see. Don't you have a remedy for the rash?
Cod liver oil. The latest magical cure from the quacks. Desperate hope must be the daily bread for those who are about to die, I guess. Make yourself useful and get a bottle from the sideboard for me.
Those unusual stone... Who makes them?
An unusual...
I see. If you need anything, just holler. I better not touch anything. You can hear the roaches scuttling around in this cabin. There are still boisterous seafarers in front of the harbour tavern. The ship seems to have seen its fair share. The anchor seems to be some kind of identification badge for his crew. Shall I open the window? The air will do your skin good.
Do whatever you have to do. Great, raucous Thorwalians. I hate the North.
There are still boisterous seafarers in front of the harbour tavern.
Where are you going? Give me the cod liver oil.
Certainly. Say, Nuri? Can you talk once more? But
Oh, don't worry.
I just meant...
I love to bathe.
Can't you at least do this without the powder? It itches the wound like I'm suffering from Zorgenpox.
Oi, oi, child. Powder helps start healing. Bandage, let take effect, change. Is remedy by Minka's old nun.
But it burns!
Well?
Can you give me some of your powder?
You injured, child? No, you don't look too abused. My little powder is for injured only.
What kind of figurine is that?
What? Oi, that is a frog. Out of stone. Gift from honest Harm.
It looks so real, as if it were hexed.
Oi, was expensive gift.
So you know about Goswin's prism. Where is it now?
No idea what you talk about.
But you said...
Listen, Minka wants to live a little while longer, so be quiet.
I'll leave you to it.
Good. Well?
Can I at least have some of the used bandages?
By no means! Who knows what he's going to do with them? He might end up taking them to a druid who could curse me with them.
I don't even know any druids.
Better to be safe than sorry.
That's why old Minker always throws old bandages in sea.
I'll leave you...
Good.
Have you had too much fever dream, Spirit?
At least I'm not the one standing in the rain the whole day. That stuff is really making me itchy. Say... That's enough now. Come out.
Take care, Bathmaster.
Do you really?
Say... I'll be back. Ferryman?
Huh?
Can you give me one of your fish?
Huh?
Just one fish, that's all. See you.
Huh.
Say, Nuri. Can you try to coax a fish out of the ferryman for me?
Yes, if you're craving fish. Where is he?
Right on the wharf. Say, Nuri? Did he give you a fish?
Yes, sure. There you go. We chatted for a while too.
About what, pray tell?
Oh, this and that.
I'll be back in a minute. Much better. The fishbone doesn't stink that bad either. Nuri fishes for the key with the anchor and replaces the key with the fishbone. Should be easy. If only the key wasn't dangling round Harm's infected neck. You have to help me. Come with me. Do you see the hole in the window there?
I'll fix it.
No. Take this anchor. There's a key in the cabin. It looks like this fishbone. You have to fish for it through the hole with the anchor, and then replace the key with the fishbone. At the same time, I'll distract the merchant. Can you do that?
Of course I can. I'm a fairy.
Good, because if anything goes wrong, I'm dead.
And how do I reach the window?
Honourable Master Harm,
Yes?
those unusual...
An unusual...
I see. If you need... The way the messenger screeched, this stuff must have stung like hell in her wound. The way the messenger screeched, this stuff must have stung like hell in her wound. I'll have to... Some more cod liver oil?
Yes, why not?
Let's see what healing powers this itching powder really has. Your cod liver oil.
Thanks. What's this? Oh, it's getting worse again. Can't stand it! Damn swamp.
Enough fresh air.
If you say so.
Rabbit equals coward? That was to be expected. Honourable Master...
Yes?
If you need anything... Honourable Master Harm,
Yes?
if you need some more cod...
Yes.
Your cod liver oil.
Thanks.
May I ask you a question, Honourable Master Merchant?
If you must.
What ailment are you suffering from?
I'm dying. The quacks won't tell me. They sell me remedies that would make the skin fall off a cat. But they're not fooling me. You can hear death when he's approaching. Time's running out for the Honourable Effendi Harm. Anything else?
Yes. Did you kill Meander Goswin?
Not with my own hands. Did you know him? Was he your father, perchance? Is this about revenge?
No.
The old man was a boozer. He became a danger to our mission. Boron knows he wouldn't have lasted one more year anyway. Is that all?
One last... Where did you get all these peculiar treasures?
Kunkum, Talusa, Mengbilla, Al-Anfa. I used to be a globe-trotter before my ailment chained me to this miserable sulphurous swamp.
Were you a pirate?
I was a good man, but now all that's left is fear of death. And now leave me alone.
Some more cod liver?
Yes.
There are little bells on the lid. Wicked.
Well, give me the cod liver oil.
Certainly. In case the ship casts off, we can... Say, new... So, do you have the key?
Yes, here it is. What's your plan now?
I'll have to get past the baldy with the key on me.
Why don't you just carry it in your mouth?
What?
Hide the key under your tongue. Nobody will look there.
Yes, why not? You can get out again. There are little bells on the lid. Wicked. I guess this is supposed... There's a strange light coming from the mouth. I'll muffle the jingling with the towel. No, that won't do it. I don't Huh? As soon... This doesn't yield anything. Oh, I already... If I fill the jingle bells with wax, they won't jingle anymore. If I fill the jingle... I guess there's a... Easy now. The prison... Got it. But how can I get it past the guard? The prism fits perfectly. No time.
What?
Now the boozers have started to throw bottles.
Oh, how I'm fed up with the North.
Fex be thanked. The blue light point, the fairy gate must be somewhere in... Ferryman?
Huh?
Let's go.
Uh-huh.
But how are we going to find our way?
We'll just follow the light of the crystal.
Why hasn't the ferryman taken us any further?
The ferryman was spooked by the surroundings.
Is it spooky around here?
Are you frightened?
No, not as long as you're here. Is this the end of your world already?
Yes, we'll be there soon.
So how come it's so dark here? You said Fanglari is a beautiful place, and shouldn't we see the green sky on the horizon by now?
Fanglari would be too easy to find if everybody could see it from afar.
I guess you're right. Oh, Garen. It all sounds so marvelous, as if soon all my dreams will come true. Tell me, isn't there a princess in Fanglari? Do you know if she's happy?
There's no princess more happy than the one in Fanglari. She lives in a tower of almond wood together with the king of the chestnuts, and every night the animals of the forest sing a lullaby for her that can be heard even beyond the hills of the Ebony Mountains.
And does she ever leave her tower?
All dreams come true in her tower, so why would she want to leave it?
Doesn't she want to travel? See the world?
Nuri, the Tower of the Princess is a world of its own. There are new things to discover every day. A new hidden room, a secret garden. Don't you believe me?
I believe you. Garen? Ever since I left the fairy world behind, I've always dreamt of a land like Vanglari. Soon it will come true, and it sounds even more beautiful than I ever imagined.
Just you wait until we get there.
That's not it. I want to give you something.
Your necklace? But...
I'll be in Fanglari soon, and then I'll be able to use magic without limitations. Until then, I want you to wear it for me.
But how will you be able to use magic without the fairy water?
You do the magic.
Me?
I'm giving my magic to you. Then you'll be able to fix all the things you've smashed before.
I don't know if I...
Take it already. Wonderful. An endless night at the end of the world. How fitting.
Fitting for what?
Why, for our bond of love.
Nuri, I have to... Well, it's that...
Wait, I'll loosen your tongue. What did you want to tell me?
Well, I'll tell you tomorrow.
Raven!
Shh! Poor Garon. You'll wake him up.
Where have you been all this time?
I went to get an overview. And you?
We're going to Fanglari. I'll finally be able to use magic again. There are rainbow beavers there, and I'll be safe from the seer. And we'll take you along too.
To Fanglari?
It's beautiful there. The skies are green and time is eternal.
Well, well. Green skies, you say?
Good morning, Nuri. Awake already? About last night.
Let's not talk about it.
All right. I think it's best to use the rowboat to follow the light of the prism. And then we'll be at the gate to Fanglari soon. All we need is a paddle. But I'll take care of that. I've taken care of everything else so far, haven't I? Right.